So let's talk about it. Candace Owens versus Andrew Wilson. The debate has concluded. It's done. And these are my opinions. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Candace Owens. She handled that very professionally. If you want to ask me, she handled that very professionally, even though he was trying to bait her into like crashing out a lot of times by cutting her off, never letting her finish her um, points, always accusing her rather than questioning her. He was accusing her before he questioned her, which is like kind of irate. But he did that. Not only that, but every time she got to speaking, he kept saying, I'm not disputing that. That's just what I have observed with the debate. He wasn't prepared. All right. Again, like, he wasn't prepared. She had 300,000 viewers in. He only had 30,000. These are like metrics that it's like, so to me, it seems like they they see him near, and because she said she caught them out of good faith because Charlie Kirk was her friend, and we all know that Charlie Kirk was her friend. So why is it that they don't think she's calling in good faith? Of course she's calling in good faith. She's trying to get answers on her friend that just got publicly, you feel me? She's trying to call and get information about that type of shit. And she's like, oh, well, this doesn't make sense and that doesn't make sense, yada, yada, yada. And that's all she has done. I just feel like Andrew Wilson, I feel like you didn't never one time watch a podcast, or I don't think you watch multiple episodes in a row to understand that. Yeah, she corrects herself. You don't gotta correct it because she corrects herself. I love Candace Owens. I ain't gonna lie to you. But to think that I'm just in love with a woman that just out here just using just not basing her inferences based off educated guesses or educated observations. No, she's observing. She's watching these 9 hour long preamble, whatever the fuck you want to call it, or preamble court, 9 hour long court cases and shit like that before the actual trial, which is what she was telling you, which is just like, oh, no, you base your evidence based off this because of this, but when I do it, you questioning me. I think that's kind of weird. And Andrew Wilson, I used to like you because, like, you used to like the clips. Again, it's the clips. I used to like you for the clips, but I like Candace Owens for the longevity. I like you for the clips because it makes sense on TikTok. But what I understand is that you only know Candace Owens from the clips and not for the longevity. Because if you knew her for the longevity, you would know that, well, she corrected this. She already stated these are her opinions. Oh, my fault. Because this buddy, Andrew Wilson, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got me fucked up because it's like, and it's an American flag right here, by the way. It's an American flag. Yeah, Andrew Wilson, you got me fucked up because it's like, who who, who you think you talking to? When you sat down and did that debate, who did you think you was talking to? A influencer like you, or like you used to? No, this Candace Owens, bro. This Candace Owens, bro. You, no, he was tripping. He was tripping. need to drink some water. Yeah, Andrew, listen, you was way out of your league. You had 30,000 viewers. She had 300,000 viewers, bro. You're way out of your league, bro. You're an influencer. You're a TikTok clip type of creator. She's not. She's a, they're going to talk about her on the news type of creator. You are a TikTok creator. Your what you do is going to be on TikTok. And TikTok is a big platform, but at the end of the day, it's very small because it's not renowned. Don't nobody give a fuck about TikTok. It's entertainment. You feel me? Candace Owens, when she say some shit, it's going to hit the news. It's going to hit the president. It's going to hit shit like this. What you say doesn't do that. And that's what I had to learn about all this shit just by even watching this shit. It's just like, no, y'all in two different categories. Your sources are correct, but you don't think her sources are correct. When she is way more influential and has way more of an impact than you have. Hey, shout out to Candace Owens. I love you so much, baby. I don't know why he decided to even. They paid him. They paid him. They paid him. In my opinion, they paid him money to go in there and see how you'll respond. They paid him money to see how you'll respond.